welcome to a great day here on the Jet Set. We've got lots planned today. What things are always in my bag when I travel? I've got my secrets coming up.
And have you ever thought about living abroad? Well, we're talking to expat Candace Kregg about the highs and lows.
And our friend Lisa Niver is back to show us around a Goliath of the seas. All this and more is about to take off right here on the Jet Set.
Welcome aboard. Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to travel, food, fitness, and everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Working in hospitality can be incredibly fun and rewarding, but as we know, people can make some, well, let's call them questionable decisions.
Oh.
This can lead to some rather unusual discoveries in guest rooms, specifically in hotels.
Oh,
so
boy.
Grab your gloves because we're getting into it on Here's This, powered by thejetset.com. Now, one Reddit user asked the question, quote, hotel workers of Reddit, what is the worst thing you have found in a room after a guest's stay? And here are some of the highlights from that truly horrifying thread.
I
Are you ready?
can't even begin to imagine because people are disgusting. So this must be just, okay, tell me.
All right.
I'm not ready, but let's go.
Quote, a bear. A lot had to happen for this to occur. A guest unloaded his motorcycle from his truck and left the ramp down. This was right outside a first floor room with a balcony. The guest that was staying in the room said that he had ordered room service, left it uncovered, then left the balcony door open and went to the pool. The guest then returned to their room, then promptly went down to reception where he reported that there was a bear in their room. And puzzled, we quietly approached the room and slowly opened the door. Lo and behold, there was a bear eating room service and making a mess, and we called Parks Canada to deal with it. End quote.
What are you doing leaving balcony doors open with room service?
Can you, like-
especially in Canada.
But like, just imagine walking down to reception, be like,
Yeah,
hi.
hi.
Because you know, Nikki doesn't call them complaints, they're highlights. So Nikki would go down there to highlight that there's a bear in your room.
They'd be like, lady, what are you doing with your balcony door open and leaving your room service out? Of course there is. You're living a free buffet for them to
That's
have.
definitely not a situation we've encountered yet.
Unbelievable. Okay, continue. I thought this was going to be disgusting, but that's not bad. Continue.
We've only just begun. Okay, here's the second part. Quote, my dad works for a hotel and told me that they had an older couple complain about hearing movement in their room at night. They didn't know what to say and assumed that they were just hearing things, but later they found clothes and shoes in the cupboard under the sink. Apparently, a person was staying in the cupboard and would go and use the bathroom when he thought the guests were asleep. End quote. Okay, this is super freaking freaky.
Wait, but living in the cabinet? Who's in the cabinet? And this person always lives in the cabinet all the time? What is going on?
It's like a feature of the room.
That is so scary. Can you imagine?
Like I said, like you go into rooms, and especially as a flight attendant, you'd open, like, some people would open the doors, go in the bathroom, check behind the curtain, look under the bed. We were talking about this previously, but like...
Living in the cabinet in the bathroom? You know what, actually though, now that we've been having these conversations, I'm that lady now who's like doing the like, aha!
A karate chop as you open the shower curtain. A karate kick too, especially with those heels, you'll knock someone out. Okay, this one's short and sweet. Quote, a baby gator in the bathtub. End quote.
Florida.
I was just gonna say, it had to be Florida.
Well, you couldn't take your souvenir with you.
Hold on, here's another one. I just read a quick bit of it because it's gotta be good. Quote, once I found fish the guests had caught in a sink full of ice, sunflower seed shells all over the carpet, bags of empty beer bottles, and a half-eaten ear of corn shoved in the tub drain like a plug.
Well, that's a party. Somebody was having a great afternoon.
I mean, that's kind of like a travel hack. I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily.
What's the grossest thing have you ever, like, I walked into a hotel room and someone had left, like, dirty towels there. And that is downstairs is going to hear it.
I mean, talk about a surprise. We'll be right back in 30 seconds with more of the Jet Set.
Hello, fellow travelers, and welcome to another segment of Fit to Fly. And today we're diving into the essential toiletries you must pack when traveling. Are you ready?
I'm
okay,
ready.
Bobby, we travel a lot. And you might be wondering how I can look so fresh and gorgeous while we're working long hours on the road. Well, we're about to get into it on Fit to Fly. We get asked a lot of travel tips, so I thought today we might share with everyone what is in our travel cases. Are you ready?
I'm really wondering what's in that thing. That thing is huge.
Okay, so here are some of my number one list.
Oop.
These little like roller perfume things.
Okay.
So I always smell good because I'm just out there entertaining the world. Have a little bit of this. Everyone says, Nikki, like I feel these little packets of what Samantha calls mom juice, which are Metamucil.
Mom juice is
as we
Metamucil.
travel, you know, things might get a little uncomfortable. These are great. You just throw them in your thing and you are going to be good to go. So I also don't really care about the shampoo, but I care about conditioner when I'm traveling. So I always have conditioner with me, these wipes, and like tweezers and like my little
You're very well
essential.
prepared.
What do you have?
Well, I
way
have something
prepared.
that I always am prepared for Nikki Noya with, because she's always hangry, so I carry snacks.
Very
Just in
good.
case. Here you go.
That's always a good thing.
But
Maybe I'll have
honestly,
some
no.
right now.
From being a flight attendant,
Yeah, what do you
I've
have?
always had the situation where, like, if you're not feeling well, or like you say you have a headache or allergies, like not having those necessities available to you is
Yeah.
a problem,
Yeah.
especially if you're sleeping during the day or doing red eyes or whatever. So I literally have like a mobile pharmacy.
Oh,
I'm
you
not
do?
gonna lie.
Yeah.
There's pills in here for everything.
You know what
I
I
can
have for you? Eye
solve
drops.
every problem.
I always have eye
Wait,
drops
I have
for
eye
you.
drops too.
Yeah.
They're right here. Yep.
No.
Look, see, I can like a mobile pharmacy going for you. And then I
else you
also
got in there?
have, because I here
You have
shave
allergies.
in the shower. Look at this.
Look at you
Little-
being prepared.
I know.
You know what I also
not
like?
as prepared as you.
I also like, how many times do I forget my face wash when we're on the road? And I'm always getting them. So if you ask your dermatologist, they always have these amazing little guys with you wherever you go. So just take your little guys. And I always leave
Little guys.
just like my favorite lotions because we get dry when we're traveling. And so, you know, and I'm always lotioning and just,
Do you unpack this when you get home?
no. Hold
No,
on.
so this
hold
is
on.
just-
little shush, ready to go. Well, we've got to take a quick break, but we've got lots more of the Jet Set coming up in just 60 seconds.
So today we're talking about a growing trend, moving to a new country. Reasons for why people choose to move vary widely. Some are looking for an adventure, maybe looking to take advantage of a work from home job, while others are seeking a different political landscape. Whatever the reason might be, we love the idea of people breaking out of their comfort zones and exploring other cultures. So today, we thought we'd play a little game to help us find out what country might be the best fit for Nikki. We're shipping her off.
Oh, where am I going?
Nikki, are you ready?
Sure.
All right, question number one. Why would you like to move overseas? Here are your options.
Okay.
To work, to
Yeah.
study, to retire, I don't know if we're there yet, or for a
Each.
family adventure.
I think family adventure.
Okay, question number two.
Yeah.
What climate do you prefer? Oh, I already know the answer to this one.
Yeah.
We know it's not the cold.
I can handle warmish to hottish.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
What does your ideal weekend look like? Are you visiting museums and cultural landmarks?
Mm-hmm.
Are you attending music and arts festivals? Are you shopping and dining, or are you going to the beach?
All of those things.
Pick one.
I am going to cultural things and
Cultural things.
Yeah, cultural things.
Museums and
Yeah.
cultural landmarks.
Museums and cultural
I already
landmarks.
forgot what
Yeah.
option one was. What types of hobbies do you enjoy? Hiking and camping, painting and photography, cooking and baking because you love food, or anything that gets the adrenaline flowing?
Oh, I like to get the adrenaline pumping. Yeah. Pump it up.
What is your preference for population density? Oh boy.
Yeah.
Do you like a dense, bustling population? Do you prefer balance? Or are you happy on your own, as few people as possible, please?
I like a little mix. Not too much and not too little.
You like the balance.
Yeah, I
'Cause
like
there
the
are
balance.
definitely days where you like to be isolated on your own.
Sure do. Mhm. Yep.
All right. How do you like to get around when you're traveling? Do you like a safe, reliable public transport system?
Nope.
Do you prefer the convenience of driving your own car? Or would you like it to be bike friendly?
Bike friendly, like Key West.
Okay.
Like Key West, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So the answers have been plugged in.
Yeah,
And you are going to
Where are we going?
France,
Yay!
of course. France is the answer. I'm not
Oh,
surprised
I
there,
knew it.
actually.
Oh, I love it.
All right,
I
so
love
pack your
it, I love
bags,
it.
you're going.
All right. Well, it's been fun.
Yeah, bye. Nice knowing you.
Adios, amigos. Whether it's to dream of experiencing life outside the U.S. or a concern for the direction of the country, many of us have thought about packing up and starting a life on a new shore. Well, joining us today is Candace Kregg, an expat who left Southern California to start a new life in Portugal, documenting her and her family's experiences along the way on her YouTube channel, Looking to Bounce, along with her husband Brian and 2 children, Sage and Tillman. Hey guys, welcome to the show. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. Why did you guys decide to move abroad?
Well, there are a lot of reasons. We were definitely concerned about the political landscape. We definitely had safety concerns and things in gun culture. And then a gun superstore basically opened about 900 feet from our son's school. And that was yet another thing in a kind of laundry list of things that had kind of concerned us. Mm-hmm. That kind of started the ball rolling.
I see. And why did you guys choose Portugal?
There were a lot of reasons to choose Portugal. I mean, I think, the unimportant ones were like climate. It's beautiful here, but also were the level of safety. I mean, it's one of the safest countries in the world. Also healthcare. It's easy to immigrate here. Easy to immigrate. I mean, it was easier as far as the process and everything. But yeah, they were offering like programs for people to come, and yeah, we just kept looking at it and researching more and more, and it just kept checking kind of every box for us when we looked at it.
That's incredible. Tell me about some of the biggest challenges you faced while moving.
Cool. Some of the biggest challenges, I think that it's really emotional, because we didn't know anyone in Portugal. Everyone we know and love are back in the States. Our families there, our friends, some of them who are as close as family are there. Also, it was an expensive move to make, to be able to, do all the legal stuff and paperwork and all of that. Also, I mean, we lived in a house for 7 years that we thought was going to be our forever house. Mm-hmm. And we had to figure out what to do with all of this. Yeah. So that was really challenging, figuring out how to do that, which also led to more emotions. And yeah, it was challenging.
Uh-huh. Well, tell me about what's been the best part about the move.
The food spend. the food spend. Besides the food, it's also been just like experiencing a new culture, going someplace where we like have to learn a new language. Mm-hmm. It's a challenge. Also a really cool thing, I think, for us, for our kids.
Yeah.
And
honestly, that feeling of safety of like knowing
huge.
That like if I'm taking the dog out for a walk at 2 a.m, fine.
Yeah,
It's really hard when you haven't experienced it to know what that feels like, and it's kind of incredible.
Dropping the kids off at school,
knowing we can pick them up.
No, they're like fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
that sounds amazing. Hey, what about Tillman and Sage? What surprised you guys about Portugal?
Nothing.
Like you were ready for all of it.
I think what surprised me is how many people speak English here. Mm-hmm. I did not think that people are going to speak English here. I thought that people were going to strictly only speak Portuguese, or this would be really difficult. People tend to really speak very good English and really like understand how you understand like how it's a struggle to start learning the language.
Yeah.
And usually,
hey, you guys, listen. We are running out of time, and we all want to learn a little bit more. So where can we go to watch what you guys have been through? Where can we go for more information?
Oh my gosh. So you can watch us on Instagram at Looking to Bounce, and also on YouTube. And our YouTube channel is also Looking to Bounce. And we have videos, short form, long form. We share a lot about information, and also our website, www.lookingtobounce.com.
Awesome. Thanks you guys so much for being here.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, well, that was really interesting. All right, we're going to take another short break, but we're talking about the do's and don'ts of cruising. Don't go anywhere.
All our favorite things.
Everything's in one. Ahoy there, cruisers. Welcome aboard the Jet Set, where today we're talking about cruise do's and don'ts.
That's right, Bobby. Today we're diving into essential tips to make your cruise experience smooth sailing from start to finish. No, Bobby.
Yes.
You go on a lot of cruises.
You think that one a month is a lot? I don't know about that. Well,
Yeah.
you know, with all the work and travel that we do, I do enjoy a cruise for its simplicity. They are a one-stop way of traveling that can suit a wide variety of people with different interests. So if you want to travel with your family, cruises can be a great way to go. So let's kick things off with a definite do. Do explore the ship as soon as you can. Familiarize yourself with the layout, locate important spots like dining venues, pools, and the spa. We should also mention where you should meet in case of an emergency. That's an important spot too. But that's definitely something you should do the second you get on, because you're going to be on the ship for a couple of days, and if you don't know how to get around, some of these things you can get lost on.
I know. This is a big task too. With the incredible size of today's cruise ships, that is really important. And while you're exploring, here's a big don't. Don't forget to pack your essentials. Okay, actually my friend just forgot this. Sunscreen, seasickness meds is a huge thing, and proper attire for theme nights are must-haves. We just went on a Virgin cruise, and you know, they have the nights. That you got to do all the things, so make sure you know what you're doing.
Red.
I did.
All right, now, speaking of packing, Nikki, our next do is to pack smartly and efficiently. Remember that there's limited space in your cabin, so pack light and bring only what you need. You don't necessarily need a 70-pound bag for like a 4-day cruise.
No, you don't need a lot.
Just
Okay,
saying.
now let's talk dining. It's a do. Do try one of the specialty restaurants on board for a taste of yummy adventure. But a don't would be to miss out on the main dining room experience. It's included and offers a variety of delicious options.
It's true, the main dining room food is actually really good as well. Even though the specialty restaurants are like a little bit of a level above, but you don't want to miss those. So to expand on this, you know, elevated dining experiences are important, so make sure that you do your research and see what comes with the class of cabin you book, because some rooms might come with access and to also have access to some private areas on the ship, including dedicated specialty dining. If you cruise in the Haven on Norwegian, you have a whole restaurant just for you.
So tell me more about private, away from everybody else. I really like that.
No, Nikki, you're not allowed to go to those private areas. You must enjoy every area on the ship in public with me. And speaking of do's and don'ts, do keep watching the Jet Set for the latest news about cruise travel. Just like this, joining us today is Lisa Niver, who is aboard one of the world's newest and largest cruise ships. So Lisa, can you tell us about where you are?
I'm so excited to tell you about this beautiful place. Can you believe it? Central Park on the brand new Icon of the Seas is one of 8 neighborhoods. This area has 30,000 plants. I can't wait to tell you all about this incredible brand new ship that's going to be your favorite next vacation. Are you looking for adventure for your next vacation? I used to work on the Rhapsody of the Seas, and I'm so excited to be here on the brand new Icon of the Seas on Thrill Island. There's a Category 6 water park, flow rider, Crown's Edge. There's activities for everyone. We're right here above so many different kinds of suites and cabins, and the very first neighborhood built for young families, Surfside. Are you wondering where to enjoy your sea day? Hideaway is an adult-only area. Pick out your favorite lounger and enjoy your cruise. Every sailing of the incredible Icon of the Seas stops at Coco Cay, where you can have a perfect day. And they also have many neighborhoods, including Thrill Island, Chill Island, and a brand new adults-only area. On the Icon of the Seas, there's 40 different places for you to find food and drink, and each bar has a specialty cocktail. Wherever you choose to eat and drink, I know you'll have an amazing time on your vacation. The Icon of the Seas has so many incredible entertainment options for you. Right now, we're in the Aquadome in the Overlook, which is another one of my favorite hideaway spots in the front of the vessel. Here in the Aquadome, there's the market where you can eat, there's a bar, and of course the Aqua Theater where you can enjoy the water show. There's entertainment options for everyone on the Icon of the Sea. We hope to see you at the Aquadome, Absolute Zero, or maybe at Julian Pianos. On the Icon of the Seas, there's 8 different neighborhoods, and one of them is the Suite neighborhood, and you have this private area, a sanctuary called the Grove. It's so beautiful up here. I love the colors. So wherever you choose to enjoy your cruise, one of the 7 pools, one of the 6 water slides, or across the entire ship, which is actually bigger than an aircraft carrier, I know you'll love your cruise. It'll be iconic on the Icon of the Seas.
Bobby, what an incredible ship. Can you believe it?
It is massive.
That thing is huge. Oh my God. And thank you, Lisa Niver, for bringing us an onboard look. We've got to take one last break, but I've got your dose of travel inspiration still to come, and you don't want to miss it. Okay, everybody, it's time again for your daily dose of travel inspiration on the go, where today we're sending you to experience the Australia and New Zealand itinerary on Viking Ocean Cruises. This is a step up. Are you ready?
Is it a step up because
We're
of how long the
stepping
flight
up.
is?
Yeah, that too. Okay, discover Aussie and Kiwi splendors. Gain deep insight into the native and European cultures of Australia and New Zealand. Hear about Sydney's and Hobart's penal past from a descendant of Australia's first settlers. Admire the Victorian treasures of Dunedin, the fragrant English gardens of Christchurch and Wellington, and the Art Deco glories of Napier. Enjoy the earthy sounds of the didgeridoo and the thrilling dances of the Maora. Oh, you know that the haka, watching the All Blacks do the haka, is like my favorite thing. This is actually maybe my dream journey. Take notes, Christmas is coming. Because this journey is available now with discount airfare from the US and a $100 Visa gift card just for booking by visiting oceanandriversailings.com. I got so excited when I'm talking about the
added
Maori
it to
culture.
the Christmas list.
Thank you.
I mean, talk about a step up, Nikki. Jeez. I mean,
Take notes. Been very good
talk
this
about
year.
winning Christmas. If I'm sending you to Australia and New Zealand,
You'd
thank
win.
you so much for watching, everyone. We'll have more travel adventures coming up soon.
Bye. We got to start planning.
You think?
Yeah.
And saving.
Yeah.